That's not something right. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Edward Wayne Wallace, file number 23-00737. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Dale Coulter, on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of defendant Edward Wallace, who was present standing to my right.
Today was the date and the time that was set for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report with a recommendation. Since he has a total credit of 90 days, is that accurate?
Your Honor, no, I believe it said he had a credit of 68 days. The recommendation was for 90 days.
They left a note, updated jail credit 90 days.
Oh, okay. All right, yes, Your Honor. I did not see that note.
Oh, it's not, I just realized it's not on yours, it's on a sticky note, so you
Okay.
wouldn't have it. Okay, so any objection to the 90, that being the credit time, or do you have something different?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll allow you to make allocution to the extent you want. I'm gonna find the credit of time, sir.
No, Your Honor, that was all we were going to be requesting. He will be, he was sentenced in Flint on the 14th, last Friday, to 30 months probation in the circuit court. And he'll be hopefully being released shortly to Sacred Heart.
Okay, credit and time served, and good luck to you with your services through your probation and the other court, okay? You're welcome. Have a good one.
I think that Mr. Lee was saying the mother of Daniel.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kazamali Pekar, file number 23-00987, council appearance.
Thank you, Honor, Dale Coulter, on behalf of the people.
An Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Kazim Ali Paikar, who is appearing separately by video.
Today's the date and time set for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report and recommendation, which was prepared back on looks like July 10th, 2023. Did you get a copy of that?
I have, Your Honor, and I have no need for any additions, deletions, or corrections.
Okay. Can make allocution.
Thank you, Your Honor. We agree with the pre-sentencing recommendation that Mr. Paikar is a good candidate for probation. We also agree with that he is eligible for and hope that if the court would consider granting him a 7694A status because he otherwise has no other criminal history. It does appear appropriate, probably due to culture that, some sort of intervention programming would be beneficial to him and maybe his family. He is working. He is a U.S. citizen. He doesn't have it, like the report says, he didn't meet any criteria for any active substance use or use disorders. I believe that he is trying to be, a good father, good provider, but obviously it's not perfect. I do believe, I hope that Mr. Pykar will recognize that, hopefully with the chance to keep this off his record, it would motivate him even further to engage in those services and hopefully glean some good wisdom that can help him move forward, Your Honor. So we just ask that the court follow the recommendation of the pre-sentencing report. Thank you.
Thank you. Did Mr. Paycar want to make a statement at all?
Mr. Pykar, did you have anything you wanted to say to the court before they sentence you?
Yeah,
Then you can go ahead, Mr. Pykar.
yes, okay, it's just I obey whatever the court says, just I follow that. It's okay for me.
I reviewed the pre-sentence report and the recommendation. This is a first offense for Mr. Paycar. There's no prior criminal history. I think he would be appropriate candidate for a sentencing under 769.4A, which would require a term of probation. I don't know that 12 months probation is necessary to address the issue. It's a relatively long period of probation for a first offense, but I will do 8 months probation for now. At the grant 769.4A. While on probation, you're required to participate in batterers intervention programming, okay?
Okay. Still, I cannot go home and no contact my family.
I've not heard anything from the victim.
No, Your Honor, I don't
Let's see.
believe.
It says there were victim impact statements. Maybe we could attach to this.
Your Honor, have you found it yet?
There are, I'm just looking for the one from the wife that's indicating it. I'm gonna need her to appear in person and let me know if she wants that lifted. I'm not looking to no contact order without her presence. While on probation, I'm going to continue the no contact order unless the victim appears and tells me on the record that she wants it lifted so that you can come home. But during this time, the no contact order is going to continue as to your wife, okay?
Okay, so it is about 8 months.
Yeah, you're gonna do 8 months probation.
The thing which I want, I don't want be all this stuff in my records.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. You don't want all what stuff?
All I want my record to be clear, not all this stuff to connect to my.
You want your record to be clear.
Yeah.
I recognize you want your record to be clear. I'm sentencing you under 769.4A. So if you're successful, this won't be on your public record, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So you need to complete the batterer's intervention. You need to maintain your employment and provide evidence of that while you're on probation, okay?
Okay.
While on probation, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind.
Okay.
And you're going to be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing while on probation, and you have to pay the cost of that, okay?
Okay, I do.
Okay. Do you have any questions at this time as to your
So
conditions of probation?
So is it clear when my probation officer contact me or not?
Your probation officer is going to contact you, but you're going to follow up with them within the next 48 hours so that you can make sure you go over this order, okay?
Okay, so is there any way to I contact my probation officer face to face?
Yes, you can come to the court. Come to the fifth, and the probation's on the fifth floor.
Okay, anytime or no, today, can I do that?
You can come today, anytime before 4 o'clock.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. As to fines and costs, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed. There's a $50 state minimum cost that also must be assessed. I don't see any restitution owed.
How much, pardon me, how much the first?
$75 for crime victim rights, and then
Okay.
$50 for state minimum costs.
Okay, where I can pay that, those much?
Oh, I'm not finished yet with the fines and costs, okay?
Okay,
Probation is $30 per month for oversight fee. And you're gonna do 8 months of probation, okay? So 8 times 30 is $240 plus the $75 and the $50. You owe a total of $365. You can make monthly payments on that, okay?
okay,
And when you are in contact with probation to go over my order, they'll discuss with you how much you need to pay per month in order to be compliant, okay?
okay.
Looks like he has 2 days of credit served. Let's see. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
None for the defense.
You're all set, sir. Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Picard. Thank you.
Okay, I leave the room?
Yes, you're free to leave. Okay, I see. So wait, is Jennifer Thurman here with Daniel Carey? Is that who that is?
Yes, she is the house manager at
Oh.
Black Rock.
Very
Yes, we're here.
good. Okay, very good. You already spoke with?
Yes,
Okay, it appears that Mr. Carey's parents are here.
yes, they are his legal guardians and asked to be present for the hearing.
Okay. And on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Carey, file number 23-00095.
Got a deal filter on behalf of the people. Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Daniel Carey.
See anything updated in here? Today was the date and the time was set for a forensic hearing. We don't have an update, it appears, from forensic as to criminal responsibility. We do one for criminal responsibility on this file. We did not do one for competency.
We did one for both, Your Honor.
Oh, we did 2 for competency. We redid the one for criminal responsibility. That's what it was. Did you all follow up with forensics?
We were supposed to be doing something from the doctor on Friday.
You did what? And you heard from that? Heard from them?
Supposed to on Friday.
Wait, you emailed them on Friday or you were supposed to get something on
We're
Friday?
supposed to be getting some reports on Friday.
They told you that they'll send it on Friday. Okay. And did anybody call them? Okay, we don't have a report. We're gonna see if we can get the forensic center on
If I
the line.
could,
I'm sorry?
if I could,
Yes.
it's my understanding that forensics is not doing criminal responsibility and misdemeanors. I've got a couple of those come back.
Yeah, they sent that letter back, but they didn't even send us a competency report yet. And they were supposed to send one apparently on Friday and we didn't get it. And that was after we prompted them. So he's gonna call and see if maybe it's stuck in cyberspace somewhere. Yeah, they've done it. I mean, there's been at least one time, I think on one of Donnelly's matters where we had to enforce them or require them to do it. Because obviously we needed that evaluation. They're inundated, I get it. If they gotta put it out, that's fine, but if we want it done, we want it done. We'll go off the record on this for now. Morgan Frederick. The other, none of the other causes appeared, so I'll make sure. There's someone at the door. They turned the knob, no one came in. Justin Wells is here. Anyone need to speak with him?
No, Your Honor, I don't have any offers to communicate.
Justin Wells here. I don't see Morgan Frederick. Morgan Frederick?
Actually, Your Honor, you know what, I will take just a moment to communicate with Mr. Wells, if you don't mind, that's okay.
Next week, do it.
The attorney can do it through video next week, any day.
Okay, sounds like they have not even scheduled his evaluation yet.
That was my understanding from my last communication with Ms. Thurman up at Flat Rock. There apparently was some question as to whether or not they could do it by Zoom because his medical condition requires somebody to be in the room at all times.
So they said if the council could be there, that they can do it when?
Any day next week.
Any day next week.
Oh, I can make that happen. Absolutely.
She is supposed to know what.
She asking you to go to Flat Rock.
For later.
Okay,
Um,
oh, he's looking at his calendar.
The 26th or the 28th, Wednesday or Friday.
Well, you'll get your.
Okay, so we'll note here that the defendant will be evaluated next week, and then we'll wait for a report. We'll reset this for a hearing 30 days out. Hopefully a report will be done by then.
Do August 21st and 9:30.
August 21st at 9:30 will be the new hearing date. And you're gonna go which date? You said for them to do the evaluation?
What I offered them the 26th, next week, Wednesday, the 26th, and next week, Friday, the 28th.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, did Mr. Carey's parents have any questions at this time? Or want to speak to the attorney?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, no, we have nothing to say to the court, but we would like to speak with our attorney when you're done.
Okay, so he's gonna go off the record and we can get you in a private meeting room, and then you need to speak to Mr. Wells as well. Okay, sounds good. Who's Morgan Frederick?
I am the behavior specialist. So I write Danny's behavior treatment plan at Flat Rock. So I do the functional behavior assessments. I do all of the
Okay,
evaluation.
so you're here on the Carey matter as well. Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I will see from Mr. Lee if he wants all of you all in the room or just the parents. He hasn't logged in yet. Good morning, Mr. Bruin.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Nice to see you.
Same to you. You're here for Zachary Thalen, correct?
I'm also here for Ryan Joy.
Okay, yep, you are. You can write it in there. He's gonna log in. I gotta put him in meeting room whenever he logs in. With Mr. Carey's parents, I don't know if he wants writers to be in there or not, but I guess you can message him because I'm gonna go on the record. Oh, there he goes. Mr. Lee, do you want us to add Mr. Carey's providers as well into the private meeting room?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
don't see. Bravo. This provider. I don't see him. Who's Miriam George?
Judge, that is my intern.
Okay.
So I
put
have
him
two of
on.
them. I apologize.
Got it. Morgan Frederick needs to go in the room with him, correct? Okay, sounds good. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ryan Devon Joy, file number 23-01296, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrader on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tiffany DeBruin on behalf of Ryan George. Both of us are appearing via Zoom today and would waive in-person appearance.
Today is the date and the time that is set for a plea. See a plea sheet. Was there an offer on this?
There is, Your Honor. It's my understanding that we pleading guilty to an added count 2 attempted reckless use of a firearm as a 45-day misdemeanor and or $250 fine. Also, there is an agreement that he will forfeit the weapon. I'll have to see if I can write it.
Attempted reckless use of a firearm and forfeit the firearm. Is that complete and accurate understanding of the offer extended to your client, Mr. Bruin?
It is, Your Honor.
45 days, $250 fine.
Yes.
You're fine. I'm writing it in the file. Okay, and your client wants to accept that offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Joy, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Your device is muted, by the way.
Oops, sorry about that. I do, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Joy, in order for you to accept the offer, you have to give up a few rights. Some of those rights include your right to proceed to a trial. So you have the right to have a jury trial in this matter. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty, and you have the right to require the prosecution to prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. Do you understand those rights?
I do, Your Honor.
You have the right to see, hear, or question in court any of the witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe further a defense to the charge. You have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. Are you understanding all of those rights, and are you willing to give those rights up today?
I am, Your Honor.
Anybody making any promises to you to get you to want to waive your rights?
No, Your Honor.
Any threats being made to you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
I am not, Your Honor.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your employer?
I am, Your Honor.
And a guilty plea could result in a conviction that may have impact on travel or immigration status that you may be seeking. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And you're still willing to waive your rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, Your Honor.
Good to know. Okay, very good. Okay, and you understand the maximum penalty is, this is a misdemeanor, 45 days in jail and or a $250 fine. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to the added count 2 of attempted reckless use of a firearm, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, you also are agreeing, or that you're gonna forfeit the firearm as part of this plea deal, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, can I have a factual basis, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Joy, on or about February 7th, 2023, were you at 4111 Bridgeport?
I was.
And is that in Lansing, Michigan, 48911?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that in Eaton County, but within 1 mile of Ingham County?
Yes, it is.
And at some point, did you discharge a firearm?
Yes, I did.
And was that in a way without due caution and circumspection for the rights, safety, or property of others?
Yes, it was.
Your Honor, I believe that should satisfy the court's factual basis.
Any questions?
No additional question.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that, Your Honor?
I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Let's see here. There wasn't restitution in this incident, was there?
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
It's the affidavit of probable cause indicates the bullet hitting someone's house, but there wasn't restitution in this, correct?
No, there, not from my understanding. I think there's also an agreement to fines and costs only.
Okay, sounds good. You can proceed to allocution.
Yes, Your Honor. As far as the court, I know that the court is aware of the four purposes of sentencing, that being punishment, deterrence, protection of society, and rehabilitation. With regard to punishment, this is a non-serious misdemeanor. Fines and costs would be sufficient in addition to what I will say is pretty significant fear and anxiety and stress of this situation that Mr. Joy has experienced. He really has been very concerned about this. He is 31 years old, has never been in trouble before. Again, similarly, I think deterrence, this is a non-serious misdemeanor. Fines and costs would be a sufficient deterrent for someone who is in a similarly situated position. He has no prior criminal history. He's married. His wife was pregnant when this happened, and the baby was born about a month later. He has forfeited the firearm as part of this plea offer and has really changed the way that he does some things with storage of the rest of his firearms. With regard to protection of society and rehabilitation, I feel like they are very much enmeshed in the way that they're handled in sentencing. He took a firearm safety course, which I can provide that certificate to the court. I did provide it to the prosecution prior to this plea offer. Basically, what he talked to me about that he learned is safe storage, which was the issue in this case, and being aware of his surroundings. He still has additional firearms, but he's adjusted the way that he stores them based on this situation and based on the information he learned in the class. Also, Judge, with regard to rehabilitation, again, he realizes what brought him into contact with the judicial system, and it will not happen again. Kind of the same factors that we were discussing above in the protection of society. Mr. Joy is currently working at the Kia of Lansing, or the Young Automotive Group. He's been there in September. It will be 6 years that he's been there. He works 50 to 60 hours a week. He's a really hard worker and a valuable member of his team. He's married with one 4-month-old child that attends daycare at Messiah Church. And again, Judge, his perspective has changed significantly since they welcomed this little infant into their family. They own the house that they live in. They love the neighborhood. For fun, they watch a lot of sports. They travel whenever they can. They have a good relationship with their neighbors. Again, this was just a very unfortunate situation. I would ask that the court recognize it as such. Go along with the Killebrew agreement for fines and costs and allow Mr. Joy to show the court and society that he will not be back again. Thank you, Your Honor.
Did Mr. Joy want to speak at all?
I don't think so, Your Honor. Mrs. DeBruin did good.
I don't see how you can add anything to that allocution. That was a heck of an allocution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nonetheless, I read the affidavit of probable cause as you were eliciting the factual basis. It appeared to me like it was something that could have been addressed by taking a gun safety class. It looks like you've done that. With that being stated, fines and costs is appropriate. Your fine in this matter is $150. When can you make payment?
Whenever I need to. I can make it today, whenever. Your Honor.
You can make payment by going. You can make payment by going to the court website. You'll use your case number, which is 23-012 96. You can make payment that way, or you can mail, check, or money order to the court, or you can come up in person and make it at the criminal traffic window if you want to stop by and see us in person.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor. Thank you.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
Not in this case, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Joy. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then Mr. Phelan is here. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Zachary John Phelan, file number 23-01478. And I have 23421355802. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrader on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tiffany DeBruin on behalf of Zachary Thalen. Both of us are appearing via Zoom today and would waive in-person appearance. What I will indicate to the court is I was just retained on this case on Friday, so I have not even had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Coltrader. I believe he is present in the courtroom. I don't know if the court would be willing to, I don't know if there's even any way to enter into some sort of negotiations, given the logistical challenges of one person being in person and the other being remote.
Are you talking about the prosecutor being in the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, he get on. He has his laptop. They get on Zoom all the time. We can just get some other stuff out the way, and then we can get him on Zoom if you want to talk.
Yes, Your Honor. And then if the court officer would be willing to put both DeBruin intern and Miriam Al-Shankul in with us, I think they would benefit from observing the interaction between myself and Sir Prosecutor.
Sounds good. Let me get the person who's in the jail, and then Mr. Lee, did you still need to speak to Mr. Wells? I can't hear you.
Yes, please.
Okay, Bigelow, you put them in a meeting room. Let me see who's in the jail. Do we know who that is?
Thank you so much, Judge.
No problem. What's your name, sir? What's your name? I'm sorry?
Sergio Gonzalez.
Oh, Sergio Gonzalez. Okay, whose client was that?
That is Mr. Leeds.
Okay, that's Mr. Lee's as well. Okay, well, and who do we have in the courtroom? Who's the young lady? Okay, and then who else?
Dudley Carter.
Dudley Carter, that's Mr. Lee's. What's your name? Or your pin? And then we have was Mr. Wallace, and that's I have
Marks.
yes.
Okay, well, it sounds like the prosecutor has time to log in because everybody's just Mr. Lee's. I need Jacob Mann's file back. Show cause? Oh, it's right here. Okay, Mr. Mann, can you hear me? Did you want to log in to meet with her? I can put you in a private meeting. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jacob Mann, file number 22-02113. Mr. Mann, this is set for a show cause because you were here on June 12th. You had a fines and costs in total of $425. You were supposed to pay $20 bi-weekly, beginning the 1st. I mean, your first payment was supposed to be June 20th, but it doesn't look like you followed through on that.
Yeah, so when I was released from jail on the 12th, I've been trying to contact my mom. I talked to her on the 11th before I went to court on the 12th, and I let her know that, I let her know after we had got out of court that I would have to be paying or making weekly payments. And she said that when I get out to contact her and let her know so we can get everything taken care of. So when I got out, I called my mom the next day because I got out kind of late. I called her the next day to let her know I was out and what was going on and what I had to do. And I told her I needed to go up to the courthouse so I could pay my fine. And I haven't heard back from her since then. So I've been trying to figure out where she's at so I can get this taken care of so I don't get in trouble again.
I'm just really a little blown away. How old are you?
I just turned 24 on 27th of June.
Well, why is this your mom's responsibility and not yours?
It's not her responsibility. I don't really have any other type of way to make money out here, especially since I have the record I have now. It's been a lot harder to try and find work. I have been applying everywhere. I did snag a job out in Grand Rapids that I have an interview for in 2 days, I believe.
Okay, you were supposed to be before me on June 26th on a domestic violence, and you didn't show up.
I was.
Yes. You
Was
were.
I thought that was already taken care of. I don't know. I don't know why the attorneys that I was talking to about that charge told me it was already taken care of and I had already served the time for it. I don't know why they keep telling me that. That's why I didn't show up for that.
You had a sentencing before me
Right.
on June 26th. You didn't appear. Who represents him?
That's John. Didn't.
Looks like your attorney did try to contact you when you didn't appear for sentencing. Back on May 1st, you accepted a plea offer to disorderly jostling, and you were supposed to appear before me for sentencing on the 26th, and you didn't appear. So I issued a bench warrant.
Okay.
I told him to remand you because this will be the fourth time you missed court on this file.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, sir?
I'm gonna do what I need to do. Take care of everything. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry I missed the court date. I really am. I'm trying to make myself a better person from what I was, and if whatever I have to do to make things right, I'll do it.
May 1st.
Did you go see him?
Yeah, I would take it.
Did you meet with probation? Do I have a pre-sentence report and recommendation? Okay, well, since you're here, we can sentence you today. We just need your attorney to have time to meet with you. So you sit tight. And while you're sitting tight, you figure out how you're gonna find a job so that you can pay your fines and costs, because you can find a job even with a criminal record in the Lansing area, so that's not an excuse.
Right, you're right.
Mr. Carpenter is going to agree. Okay, let's see. Did she want her client in there? No, she didn't say that. I don't think. Mr. Gonzalez is Mr. Lee's, and everybody here is Mr. Lee's, correct?
Mr. Wallace, you have Mr. Nickel, right? Yeah, Scott should be here, but it was set at 10. I emailed him that Mr. Wallace was here.
Oh, it says Mark's on mine. This should be Nickel.
Yeah, yes.
Not too bad. Think so. There's that one here. Yeah. It's your turn now.
Sure, okay. He's not saying anything. Yeah, not good. Maybe that's good. Wait, no judge.
Mr. Van, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
You're gonna have to come in person, sir, otherwise the warrant won't be quashed, because we have to get you down to probation, so you have to come here in person, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right. Which building is probation located?
You're gonna want to come to the courtroom first.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Where you at? That's great.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was an ice tray or something. I'm like, what is this? Who's on the phone?
I don't know, I wouldn't let me check.
Because they're on the cell phone. Okay. For the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan. Am I muted? No. Versus Zachary Thalen, file numbers 23-01478 and 234213580
Thank you once again, Your Honor. Dale Coltrader on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tiffany DeBurn on behalf of Mr. Thalen. Again, both of us are appearing via Zoom today and would waive in-person appearance.
It was the date and the time set for pre-trials on these files. And the parties met today. Did you come to any agreement?
We have, Your Honor, at this time, the people would be extending an offer of dismissing the original charge and offering the defendant impeding traffic under 257-676B.
The offer is impeding traffic.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, your client wishes to accept the impeding traffic.
That is correct, Your Honor.
you dismissing both of the original, okay. The fine is $125. When can you make payment?
As soon as possible.
Okay, so you can make payment today on the court website. Using your file number, use file number 23-01478, okay?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that for me, Your Honor? I apologize.
Yes, it's the file number 23-01478.
Perfect. Thank you.
And, or you can come up and make a payment in person at the criminal traffic window. The other citation is dismissed per the agreement. Any additional matters for today?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Mann's gonna appear in person today.
That's what I told them.
Told him to appear in person. He never got a, he had a warrant, but it looks like he never even had his pre-sentence report taken care of, so he's got to come in and get a new referral. If he comes in today, I'll quash the warrant. Okay, who are we ready on? Who take care of Mr. Wells? What happened with Mr. Wells? Are we ready to proceed on that? Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dustin Lee Wells. I have two files, file number 21-03430 and 23-00424, council appearances.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrane on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Dustin Wells.
The date and the time set for pre-trials on both files. I have an assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
This time, Your Honor, people request that this be set for jury trial.
Final pre-trial.
Final pretrial, August 28th at 8 AM.
August 28th at 8 AM.
Jury trial, September 18th.
September 18th at 8 AM is the jury trial. Both in person at the court. Actually, we'll do the final pretrial via Zoom because he's in state hospital. Final pretrial will be August 28th, 8 AM via Zoom. And then the jury trial in person September 18th at 8 AM. Any additional matters for the record today?
Your Honor.
Nothing further for the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set for today, Mr. Wells.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is there a way I can get a $1 bond so I get credit for being in this hospital?
It's got a personal recognizance bond, 500 on one file, 3,000 on another, Your Honor. We are going to do some research. He was told that if he got a $1 cash surety bond, he could get credit for the time he's spending in the state hospital.
That's how we need.
That's why we said we were going to do some research.
Okay, yeah, your attorney is gonna do some research because you're not in the custody of the jail. So I don't see how you would be getting credit.
He's planning to got me to take care of.
Okay, well, we don't have any authority before the court that will allow me to believe that that's something that we could do. The prosecution is also objecting to that, so the defense will make a motion and provide some clarification, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are we ready on Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sergio Gonzalez, file number 23-01205.
Thank you, Honor. Dale Culture on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Sergio Gonzalez.
Okay, today was the date set for a pretrial and a PA 53. There's some feedback in the jail for some reason. How are we proceeding?
Understanding we're going to set this for jury selection at this time, jury trial.
No offer.
No offer at this time.
August 28th. August 28th is the final pretrial.
And September 18th.
September 18th is the jury trial, both at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. We'll reset the PA 53 for August 28th. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing before.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Gonzalez. Okay, who do you have next?
I have Dudley Carter.
On the record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dudley Carter, file number 23-01712 SM.
Thank you, Honor. Dale Culture on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Dudley Carter, who's in the courtroom and standing.
Today's the date and the time set for pretrial on assault and battery. Proceeding to final pretrial and jury trial.
Yes, Your Honor, we would be there. No offer at this time.
August 28th in person at the court at 8 o'clock in the morning for final pretrial. Jury trial, September 18th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Do you have any questions today?
No, I do not.
We'll get you a copy of the notice to appear. Any additional matters, counsel?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense.
You're all set. Thank you. What do you have next? We got some people on Zoom. Who's on the iPhone? You're muted. Who's representing Heather McKay?
I got Heather McKay and Christina Raymond, and I do need to speak with both.
Okay, who is on the iPhone? Sir, you need to unmute. You gotta unmute or I still can't hear you. You need to unmute before you talk. Who's representing John Sotoir? Does he have an attorney? No. Dog at large? No, he doesn't have an attorney. Mr. DeSotoir, are you representing yourself? You're muted.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll get the prosecutor in the meeting room to meet with you privately, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Want to log into Zoom?
Who's on the phone?
Hello,
Who's this?
this is Diana Zimmer.
Okay, Diana Zimmer, you need to log in with video, or you gotta appear in person.
Um, I don't know how to, do you know how to do this? So she's got a video?
Tried to download Zoom, it won't work.
He tried to download Zoom and it wouldn't work.
Well, then you appear in person. Those are your two options.
But I don't have any way to get down here.
Okay, well, you might want to try just downloading Zoom again or try to use it through a browser.
All right, give me a few minutes, man. I gotta run upstairs and grab my laptop, see if I can do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
No problem. You should see me asking you to unmute your device. You can, or otherwise you're sitting here with for no reason because I can't hear you.
Are you talking to me? Because I don't.
No, nope, not you, ma'am. I'm talking to the gentleman in the white t-shirt with the dreadlocks. He's got to unmute. It should look like a microphone.
I think that's Delvin Golden.
You think it's who?
I think it's Delvin Golden.
Is this Delvin Golden? Put one thumb up if it's Delvin Golden. It's him. Okay. Mr. Golden, we can't hear you. It's not working? And then you gotta come in person. So Zoom court is like a luxury. It's not, you don't have to appear in Zoom. You should just appear in person if your Zoom doesn't work. That's your client?
Yes.
Okay, did you need to speak to him? Or
No, we spoke on Friday. I need to speak with Mr. Colruyter.
Oh. What's your name?
Tanya Lantis?
Do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
Okay, we'll see if the prosecutor can meet with you, okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem. Let me see if we can message him so he stays in there. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Pierre de Sotar, file number 23-01462. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Once again, Dale Coltrader appearing on behalf of the people.
Mr. de Sotar is present via Zoom without counsel. How are we proceeding on this?
And at this time, people would request a short adjournment for second free trial so that defendant can present me some information that I propose. I don't think there's any reason to schedule this for a jury trial at this time.
Okay, we'll reset it.
July 24th at 9:30.
July 20. At what time?
9:30.
Okay, we'll reset it for July 24th at 9:30. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. de Sotar?
No questions, Your Honor.
Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the people here.
Very good. I think Mr. Nichol needs to speak with you, and then Ms. Lantis does not have counsel. She's representing herself on a dog at large.
Okay. I'll go pop on that. We have Mr. Nichol here.
Mr. Lee, you're ready with Ms. McKay? Or do you want to speak to Ms. Raymond first?
We can do Miss Raymond first, but I would like to have Mr. Coltrader join me and Miss McKay in a breakout room real quick so that she can show him some of her proofs.
Okay, he's got a couple that he's got to do, so when he's available, I'll get him in the room.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I should have just came up there, huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, Mr. What's your name?
Robert Watkins.
Watkins. Which court are you supposed to be before?
I'm sorry.
Which court are you supposed to be before today?
Don't believe so. I just seen Judge Kennedy on my last case. Like I just got off the phone with Kennedy at like 9:04 or like 9:50.
Okay, yeah, we're waiting for someone else, so they must have you in the wrong Zoom.
Okay.
Is there a deputy you can get?
Yeah.
Can you ask him to come in real quick?
Thank you.
Yeah, 1 second. You come here, please. I think you got the wrong markings. I think you might.
Can the deputy hear me? I want to speak to the deputy. Hi, I was supposed to have Kelly Witt. Kelly Witt was supposed to be here at 9:30. This young man is not supposed to be here with me
Right, they
though.
told me Watkins, so that's who I got. I'll go grab Mr. Webb.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, give me just a moment. Mr. Lee need to meet with Mr. Cartwright as well. Mr. Lee, you're muted. I'll put you in Mr. Cartwright's room though.
Yes, Your Honor, with Heather McKay, if you would, please.
Okay, room 4. Here he is. Okay, is that Mr. Witt?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go.
Addie, Just Heather, McKay and I are in a breakout room. Would you have Mr. Caltrider join us when he can?
I'm right here. All I need to do is be placed in there.
Okay.
He has to return back to his breakout room. That's why. But I can move all of you guys.
All right, I got it.
Okay. Mr. Dissautor,
Yes.
you're all set. Your case has been adjourned to next week at 9:30.
Okay. Thank you very much. Is it via Zoom as well, or is it in person?
It's via Zoom.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
Okay. Everybody else in breakout room, yeah. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tanya Lantis. I have file number 23-01545.
Your Honor, Dale Caltrider on behalf of the people.
And then Ms. Lantis is present via Zoom. She's without counsel, representing herself. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, at this time, people would ask for a short adjournment on this. I'd ask for that. I don't think we just sent this trial.
Okay.
July 24th at 10 a.m.
July 24th at 10 a.m. Do you have any questions for the court today, Ms. Lantis?
No, I don't. Will that also be via Zoom?
That's correct.
Okay, July 24th at 10 a.m.
Correct.
Okay. Do I use
Any-
the, oh, I'm sorry. Do
You're
I
fine.
use the same number or will I receive new paperwork?
So you'll receive a new notice to appear. It's the same login as today.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem. You're all set, ma'am.
All right, have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Not sure what happened to Mr. Golden, but maybe he's gonna come in. Who do you have, Mr. Nickel?
Mr.
Wallace. Okay. On the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jack Wallace, file number 21-01061. Council appearance.
Thank you, Honor Dale Culture, appearing on behalf of the people. And Assistant Public Defender Scott Nickel on behalf of Mr. Wallace, who is present.
It was the date set for a free trial. I think this matter was. Back from the circuit court. How are we proceeding?
And at this time, there is no offer from the people. I could set for jury selection. That is correct.
I'll do trial
August 28th at 8 a.m. for final pretrial.
September.
Jury trial September 18th at 8 a.m. Both in person at the court. Okay, sir? You have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Set will get you a notice. Are we ready on Ms. Raymond?
Yes, ma'am.
On the record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christina Raymond, file numbers 23-015747, 75, and 76. Council appearances.
Thank you, Honor Dale Culture, on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Christina Raymond.
Today was the date and time set for pre-trials. I have dog at large. Dog license, and dog bite. How are we proceeding?
At this time, we were just requesting to be set for jury trial.
I'll do trial August 28th. Trial September.
Final pretrial will be August 28th at 8 a.m. in person at the court. Jury trial September 25th at 8 a.m. in person at the court. Any questions, Ms. Raymond?
Sorry, could you repeat that for me one more time, please?
No problem. Your final pretrial is going to be August 28th at 8 a.m.
In person?
in person at the court.
Okay.
And then jury trial will be September 25th, also in person at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Any other questions, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
For the people.
Nothing for the defense.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, are we ready on Ms. McKay? On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Heather Marie McKay, file numbers 23-01493 and 94.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrane on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Heather.
Okay, and today was the date set for two separate files, dog no license. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, to send the people nollying both.
I think it's on a citation, so a motion to dismiss is sufficient. These matters are dismissed. You're all set.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Ms. McKay reports that she has a change of address. Would you like her to give that to the court now or have her call the criminal court?
She can give it now.
Ms. McKay, would you please provide the court with your new address?
2121 Roberts Lane, Lansing, 48910.
Okay, these are dismissed. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are we ready on Mr. Witt?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrane appearing on behalf of.
Versus Kelly Witt. File number 21-00747. Your appearances on the record. Counsel.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of defendant Kelly Witt, who is appearing separately from the Ingham County Jail.
Okay, Mr. Witt, today was the date that we set this matter for pretrial. I have a malicious destruction of property. I think there must be a bench warrant on this file. Is that why this is in? So for no insurance, failure to pay, I think is what the issue is. What are we doing on the malicious destruction of personal property?
Your Honor, at this time, have no offer, and I believe I would like a separate jury selection, jury trial. I understand Mr. Witt has other things holding us.
That's right, Your Honor. We'd be requesting final pretrial and jury trial.
Final pretrial, September 11th at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And then jury trial September 25th.
Jury trial will be September 25th at 8 a.m. Also in person at the court. Do you have any questions on that file, Mr. Witt?
No.
Okay, this file number 19L2509811 from a no insurance from 2019. Let's see what happened here. That's really old. So he's being held on something else.
Yeah, he has pending murder charge. He had a DV case with Ward this morning. The other ones, my understanding, were just all city cases.
Yeah, they just threw this in the file probably because it has bench warrant status because he never paid the file, but I'm gonna close the file. Huh?
It's just he owes money.
Yeah, that's what it's in, bench warrant for failure to pay. I'm just gonna waive it. We're not gonna get that money. Any additional matters?
The people, Your Honor.
None for defense, thank you.
Ms. Glasgow.
Yes, ma'am.
Mix up your court times today?
No, I woke up late.
Oh, it doesn't.
I can't. I'm trying to find the right words to address this.
Yeah, I did.
I signed a bench warrant for her, I think, earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
I signed a bench warrant for you. You need to turn yourself in on the warrant. How about that?
Okay.
That's the right words. Turn yourself in on the warrant. You don't pay your fines and costs. You show up when you feel like it. You act like you're disinterested and half asleep when you get here. You come in and get arraigned.
I am. I work third shift. I will get out at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's not that I'm just tired.
Okay, well, we're tired of you coming here on the same files and not paying it too.
I understand that. We just went through new ownership at our job and we didn't get paid. And then it caused me to be behind on my rent, my car note, insurance, everything. It's not that I don't want to pay. I don't have
your bills.
Oh, I get paid
Well,
next
if you don't
week.
have,
I'll pay
you don't
them
have
off.
it to pay, then you get off work at 7 o'clock. Then you need to make sure you're in court at 8 o'clock before you miss your court time, not after. You don't stroll in here when you feel like it.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Oh, $380 on file number 18-07214. You owe $184 on file number 21-00220. You told us in May that you would start making payments on June 15th. We haven't received a single cent.
I just got my first check this past week from my job, and I had to catch up on my bills. My board, water, and light was cut off. I had to pay to get everything cut back on.
When are you gonna make your first payment?
Next week, I'm gonna pay it off.
Both of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Note that in the file. If you don't pay it off, which is what you're saying you're gonna do next week, a warrant is gonna issue, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are we finished with the jail? And then that person in the waiting room is Mrs. Zimmer, but she doesn't have her video. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Diane.
Hello?
Yeah.
Thought she was gonna log in with the video.
I'm still trying. I don't know how to do it.
Whose attorney is? It was Ms. Zimmers. Does she have an attorney? What's his name? It's Diana Zimmer, actually. It's someone else talking on her behalf.
I'm right here.
Okay, Ms. Zimmer, you're gonna need to appear in person if you can't appear virtually, okay?
I don't have any way to get down there. Not today, anyways.
I can reset it for you.
Excuse me?
I can reset it for another date. You need to appear in person.
Okay, now, I've got paperwork that I guess I'm gonna have to be down there tomorrow, 8:45.
You have paperwork to be here tomorrow at 8:45 for what?
Yes. For about my dog. Yeah, it just says for arraignment on Tuesday, July 18th at 8:45.
At 54A District Court?
Yes.
So you have another file then? So it sounds like.
Right. Yes.
So that one, they removed it.
She was already arraigned. It looks like you were already arraigned on all the files, ma'am.
So what does that mean?
So that means that that July 18th date that you got, that's old. You were supposed to appear, when you were receiving a summons that said appear July 18th at 8:45.
They just put it on our docket, so this is what it is for. So what she's here for right now is what it is for, the arraignment.
Right, I'm looking at the file. It says that you were supposed to, originally gonna be arraigned on these files on the 18th at 8:45, but you appeared back on July 7th and you were arraigned.
Okay,
So that's why they're set for pretrial now. You cannot do, I don't hold pretrials by telephone. You need to appear in person, or you need to, if you would like the convenience of appearing from home, then you need to do it with video. But the ability to appear from home is merely a convenience. You do not have the right to appear virtually. So if you can't get the technology together, you got to figure out your ride because you got a court date.
well, I didn't know that he wasn't gonna be able to get this on my phone or on his computer. He's still working on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna reset this for you, and that'll give you time to figure it out, okay?
Thank you.
You should also contact the public defender's office. Your attorneys should be able to help you navigate how to troubleshoot the Zoom issue, and do it before court. You shouldn't wait till the day of court to try to figure out how to use it if you're gonna do Zoom court.
Well, yeah. I agree. Now, on these papers that I had the most recent ones I received, I guess it's my attorney, John Dwayne.
No, he's actually not your attorney. He's the prosecutor.
Oh. So how do I find out who's been assigned to me?
Did she request court-appointed counsel?
She did. I am her attorney, Your Honor.
Okay, Sarah Donnelly is your attorney. We don't have an appearance yet, I don't think. So.
Nope. Yeah, that's.
Sarah Donnelly is your attorney, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Is this your number that you're on that ended in 3044?
Yes.
Okay, she'll give you a phone call, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
So
Let
when
me get you
is
a
my
new
new
date.
date?
July 24th at 10:30.
July 24th at 10:30.
At 10:30?
Correct.
And I still call about this one tomorrow?
Nope, you don't need to call tomorrow at all.
Okay. I am so sorry
Okay.
about all this, but thank you very
Oh, wait,
much.
one moment, ma'am, stay there.
Yes. Yes.
Diane Zimmer, it looks like someone's logging her in. She's in my waiting room. Look at that. Ms. Zimmer is here. Okay, Ms. Zimmer, can you see me?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
I can see you. So it looks like you guys figured it out. I can see you. Hang on. Your attorney's gonna log in and talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Are we ready with Mr. Golden?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Delvon Golden, file numbers.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dale Coltrane on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Delvon Golden, who is present and going to be standing to my right.
Okay, today was the date and time set for pre-trial. I have an animal abandonment. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, if you do not have an offer, we need to look at restitution. So I'm sure Ms. Donnelly would like to set for second retrial.
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding that from Mr. Colbert that he would just be asking for 2 weeks. Deal?
Yes, that would be fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Golden, it wouldn't let you unmute?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Try to use my phone, use my girl phone. It wouldn't do it, so I had to drive way over there.
Okay.
August 7th at 10.
August 7th at 10.
Your Honor, and I will try to, if it can be replied Zoom, I was gonna, troubleshoot with him the problems in the meantime.
Sounds good. We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear, okay, sir? You're all set.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Same to you. Wallace, we did that one already. Zimmer, we've not seen Matthew Villas.
No, Your Honor, I don't have, good contact with him. My understanding you're supposed to be here in person, but I don't.
I can't hear nothing.
I don't
They're not doing it.
Yeah.
They can see that report.
Okay. So. Do you want me, oh, you want me to put you in the room, Ms. Zimmer?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're gonna see a pop-up that says add or join breakout room. And then, okay. Zimmer, who else did not show up? James Pritchett. James Pritchett.
I have not been able to establish contact with him, and I did not see him.
This is all right. Not sure why this is in the right room. I was about to say, the other forensic. Yeah. Let's see. Which one?
Do you want these kept in red envelopes?
I'm sorry?
Do you want these kept in red envelopes?
I'm not sure why they use red envelopes. I think the red envelope should be only for forensics. And I feel like it's misleading when I see a red envelope and I see it's bond information. There's restrictions. And I come to court today. Let me see, did I respond correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Robinson. The show cause. Here. Just waiting for Zimmerman and then Mr. Mann needs to appear here at some point today. No, it's available now. Boy.
Got it.
So we must be done.
Yeah.
He's gonna double check on this date.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Give me a moment. What's going on with Zimmer?
Your Honor, I don't have discovery yet, so.
Need a new
yes.
date?
I need a new date, yeah. She already had the 24th.
Okay, Ms. Zimmer, we'll see you on the 24th, okay?
What time is it?
At 10:30, correct?
That's correct. Thank
Okay,
you.
I will, thank you, and I'll have a ride and be there.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
If you use your Zoom with the video, you don't have to come in person.
Oh, okay. Well, he wasn't able to get it on there, and he surprised himself that he could get it on there.
Well, call your
Okay, thank
attorney
you.
beforehand, and they can help you navigate how to get on, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
I've got, interesting.
That one, I didn't sign it yet.
That's what we usually send you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. I don't know why I haven't, our office hasn't, the appearance hasn't called through.
Okay. I'm still sitting here on the phone. I don't know how to disconnect the Zoom
We
from
can
my
disconnect
phone.
you. No worries, we'll disconnect you. July 24th.